All right, good morning, boys. What is up? Today is Friday, October 31st, so Halloween. And a few things to tell you guys. Happy to announce the vault, the Traders Vault is officially open. So if you are interested in having a one-on-one mentorship with me and guide you in your trading, feel free to apply to that. I will pin the link for that in the comments, make it easy for you guys. Now let's get into the actual trade recap. Now, coming to market open, I was honestly pretty bullish. I was very bullish. Actually, here I made 1.3 per eval. I'm still in evaluations. I was pretty bullish. Why was I bullish? We were rejecting off a 4-hour gap right here, and we had a 1-hour gap right here. Now, I don't like this doji. This doji looked very bearish. Now, excuse me if I'm being very silent. I'm staying in my friend's frat house, so I'm literally like on optimal living conditions. I had to find a random table to trade on and make a video for you guys. So I'm dedicating this to you guys, right? So 4-hour, we swept this high. On the 4-hour time frame, we also tapped into this bearish 4-hour order block. Why is this an order block? Close below that. Or I guess it's not really an order block just because of the way the NWOG or whatever this gap is opened. But on the hourly time frame, it's more clear. We have sort of a cluster of bearish order blocks right here, right? And the way the body reacted from it on the 4-hour, it's not very clear. On the hourly time frame, you can see we tapped into this 1-hour bearish order block right here. And on the 15-minute time frame coming out of that, we got a bearish change in steady delivery right here, which we ended up respecting before pushing lower, right? So we inverse this gap up here, close below this bullish order block right here, giving us a bearish 15-minute CISD. So on the 4-hour time frame, technically we are still bullish. We inverse this bearish gap. However, I don't like the way price is moving. We also made a 4-hour CISD right here, and we just retested it. So 4-hour bearish CISD, right? Hourly order block. Ignore these TPs. We have a 4-hour CISD, hourly order block, right? And ideally, I did want to see market open, come and tap this unfilled 15-minute above us. So I was willing to long to that unfilled 15-minute, but the fact that the market opened lower, right? When the market opened lower, you can see on the 2-minute how bearish we were. What I did is enter off this pullback. After both of these candles closed, I literally entered off this pullback right here, targeting London lows, right? So learn to adjust. Don't have a fixed and married bias coming to the market. We have London and Asian below us. If you see here, we made an SMT at London low. Nasdaq edged it while ES completely took it. So at 9:34, I did take full profit out early. And overall, like I said, here made 1.3 thousand per account. I took this trade with around 2 contracts, I believe. Very light risk. I'm just trying to get these evals passed by the end of next week to have some actual funds to trade with you guys while I scale and grow my live account, right? Because I'm not going to risk heavy on my live account off the bat. I do want to get adjusted to it, so I'm not going to be risking a lot. So in turns, I will need funded accounts to back the capital that I'm missing out on by trading a live account, right? I'm not going to risk 5,000, 10,000 per trade yet, just because I'm not at that level with a live account yet. But for now, I will be still trading some funded accounts and a live account while I adjust to it, right? So 4-hour time frame, 4-hour bearish CISD. We sweep the high candle closure right below the last move to the downside, right? Hourly time frame, bearish order block. 15-minute time frame, we got a 15-minute CISD. We got a 15-minute inversion. This 15-minute order block is the last thing holding price up besides this hourly gap, but I don't like the way this hourly doji to the downside was formed. Very, very weak candle to the upside. And after the way these 2 candles closed, any pullback was good enough for me to go short with stops above the high. Because why? Because if price were to invalidate this gap right here and invalidate this order block right here, then my trade idea would be invalidated and I would look for longs targeting these highs, right? Overall, pretty smooth trading day, not much to it. Very simple to London lows, just entered off a displacement coming out of a 5-minute order block as well. And I really did want to see this, right? We had a 5-minute order block right here. So 15-minute inversion, 15-minute CISD, 5-minute order block coming out of an hourly order block, coming out of a 4-hour bearish CISD. I did want to see this pre-market. I did want to see us sweep this low like we did and then close above this, giving us a 5-minute bullish CISD. But instead, we respected the order block and pushed to the downside, telling me price is ready to push lower. Now, in hindsight, a better entry would have been that 9:30 candle. Right, it would have been an easier candle to enter off, easier confirmation. I guarantee you I got pretty lucky with this pullback. Price didn't have to retrace. Gratefully did. I got a nice entry there. To London lows, any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. I will be there to answer. Besides that, any good trades? Not yet. It's still early in the session. It's 9:44, but I guess you can still look for some sell side to target if we do get a pullback. I do see the market retracing today, and I hope we get a nice retrace on the higher time frame. I'm obviously bullish on the higher time frame, but I do want to see a pretty big pullback right now on the 4 hour, or at least into this gap, and maybe tap into this breaker, right? I want to see us tap into some sort of balance of the range. So whether that is equilibrium or OT of the range, I do want to see us push lower into this range, right? And I wouldn't use OT as a target. It's never a guarantee. It's more of a safety net for longs. It is literally a safety net for longs. It is the cheapest and most discounted you will ever get priced. So if you guys have any questions about this trade, feel free to ask them. I will be there to answer them in the comments. If you guys are interested in actually getting mentored by me and taking your trading to the next level, I will leave the link for that in the description. Alpha Futures still running a 25% sale, so take advantage of that, because I know you guys need these accounts with October's price action. And I hope you guys have a great day. Any questions, I will see you boys tomorrow. All right, stay tuned for Psych Vid. Peace out.